Hi, guess what? Today I am going to make a healthy treat. So it is a flourless peanut butter banana chocolate muffins. From the name, you can tell already, we're not gonna use flour, but we'll be using banana, peanut butter, and chocolate. But you will not taste the banana, so it's gonna be like a chocolate muffins, but a healthy ones. So it is going to be a gluten-free, grain-free, and even dairy-free because we're not gonna use milk. But it is not nuts-free. To make this treat, we will need a blender. It's very easy, very simple to make. Just put everything into the blender. And I will also make this treat in the mini muffin tins. If you do not have the mini muffin tins, you can use the regular size of muffin tins. You just need to adjust the time of baking. I'll explain it later. So to make this healthy, yummy treat, you only need 9 ingredients. We're gonna need banana, vanilla extract, salt, 1 large egg, baking soda, creamy peanut butter, not the crunchy one, natural cocoa powder, and honey. I'm going to make it in a mini muffin tin, so I'm supposed to use the mini morsel like this one, but I do not have enough. I'm really running out of the mini morsel, so I'm gonna just use the regular size of chocolate chips. I'm going to use the semi-sweet chocolate chips because we get the sweetness from the banana, the honey, and the chocolate chips, not sugar. We don't use sugar at all here, so I want to use a semi-sweet. But if you want to use the dark chocolate, it's up to you. All right, let's start. So I have medium-sized banana here. If you have the large one, go ahead, use the large one. So this banana will not make the muffin taste banana-y. You know why? Because my banana is not so ripe. This is ripe enough, but it's not too ripe. If you want your muffin to taste more banana, then you have to use a very ripe banana. This one is only to make this muffin kind of moist, all right, from the banana. And then a half heaping cup of peanut butter. So we do not want it level, we want it like this, all right? Put the peanut butter into the blender, all right. And then I need 1 large egg, and then 3 tablespoons of honey. So no sugar, we use honey here. Healthy, right? It's not even a lot of honey, only 3 tablespoons. And then a pinch of salt. I'm using a kosher salt here, just a pinch. Okay? Like this, a pinch. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And a 1/3 cup of natural cocoa powder. So we have 2 kinds of cocoa powder here, the natural one and the Dutch processed cocoa powder. If you use the Dutch process, you're gonna make the muffin look darker. And if you use the Dutch process, you're gonna have to substitute baking soda with baking powder. All right? So right now, I need a 1/3 cup of natural cocoa powder. So if you want your muffin to look darker, or you don't have the natural cocoa powder, then use the Dutch process. Because I'm using the natural one, I'm gonna use baking soda. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. But if you use the Dutch processed cocoa powder, you're gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay? A 1/4 teaspoon baking soda for the natural cocoa powder. A 1/2 teaspoon baking powder if you use Dutch processed cocoa powder. Alright? Okay, so did I put everything here? Banana, egg, peanut butter, cocoa powder, honey, salt, baking soda, and vanilla extract. So I put all 8 ingredients already. We're gonna use high speed. Okay, scrape the side. We're gonna mix it with blender for about 1 minute until smooth and creamy. So don't forget to scrape the side. Start again. All right. Okay. So my batter looks creamy already, smooth and creamy. Now all I need to do is add in my chocolate chips, but we're not gonna mix the chocolate chips with the blender. We're gonna mix it with the spatula. So I'm gonna take out the blade. By the way, I'm preheating my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. All right, I need a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. You're gonna need more chocolate chips to sprinkle on top of the muffin, but I'm going to use my mini morsel. Mix it with spatula. This is very easy and very yummy and also healthy. You can't beat that. No flour, so you can actually mix it without worry about making the muffin dance. All right. All right. Now, all I need is to scoop this batter into the muffin tins. So I have my mini muffin tins greased already. If you do not have the mini muffin tins, you can use the regular muffin tins, but you're probably gonna need to make double recipe. Okay, so you end up with more muffins. This is really good, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna use my 1.5 inch ice cream or cookie dough scooper here. Once you try this treat, it's gonna be your favorite treat to make, because not only it is so good, but it's very easy, super easy to make and healthy. I was able to make 18 mini muffins. Last, I would want to sprinkle my muffins with the chocolate chips, the mini morsels. It's very small. Use the regular chocolate chips if you're using the regular muffin tins. No more. Okay. Alright, now listen carefully. Because I am using a medium size of bananas and making a mini muffins, I'm going to bake this for 8 to 9 minutes. But if you are using large banana, then you need to bake it for 10 to 12 minutes. And if you are using the regular size of muffin tins, then you need to bake it for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay? Now I'm going to bake mine at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes first, and then I'm gonna check. You need to bake until the tops are set. Okay. I baked it for 9 minutes instead of 8. Now I'm gonna check. Okay, my toothpick comes out clean. Let me try the other one. Comes out clean, okay? So the tops are set, they're cooked, and the toothpick comes out clean. Sometimes if you see a few crumbs on your toothpick, it is okay, as long as there is no batter on your toothpick, okay? So you do not want to bake it too long. You want to let it finish cooking inside of the pan, but outside of the oven. All right, now I'm going to let this muffin sitting here inside of the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so it is 10 minutes already. I'm gonna take out my muffin. Okay, they cool down already. By the way, this muffin you can keep in an airtight container up to 5 days in room temperature. So this is a really good way to use up your bananas. And this is gonna taste even better on the second day, the second or third day. So make sure you do not finish them all on the same day. Leave some for tomorrow so you can compare. All right? My flourless peanut butter banana chocolate mini muffins. All right, look at this mini muffin. It's very small. Very yummy, very moist. It's just so good. So you won't taste the banana, but you taste a hint of peanut butter, which is good. Not too much, but mostly you taste the chocolate. So yummy and super easy to make. If I have more bananas, I would have made double or triple recipe. And then I can freeze it. You should try to make this. This is a must try.